Master of Orion. Which will hopefully go better today than last time, where I just started in kind of a really bad position right next to the Bullrothi with a race that doesn't have any kind of production advantages, so I just add some difficulty. Hi, Rayburst. I believe Slothy would like me to do Meklars. I was thinking one of these 4 races this time. Meklars being the cybernetic race that's really good with robotics controls, so each population can control more factories than normal. Darlocks are the shape-shifting master spies. Cylons are the super smart, excellent researchers, and Silicoids are the crystalline, or at least I forget if they're crystalline or they're inorganic life forms of some kind that don't care about hostile environments. They can just colonize anything as long as it is actually some sort of planet. Don't have any population growth penalties or anything from those. Sounds like we got Meklars. I think my Meklars... I haven't played a whole lot of Meklars, mostly because I don't like how they look compared to like Antmost or any of the other races. Except humans. Humans are the most boring, but... yeah, down here... Meklars. 4, 5, 6. Okay, and from top down we have banner colors, probably. Yeah, they're just personally my second least favorite after humans in terms of looks, but maybe I might also be thinking of a different version of them too, because I haven't played them in Master of Orion 1 at all recently. So we got blue, green, purple, red, white, or yellow for colors. Which I doubt there'll be consensus, but let's just see what appeals to everyone. The Meklars themselves are kind of white. Purple. Slothy votes purple. Like purple. I like this green one and the red one. I mean, all the colors are good. I don't know. Also, if anyone wants to suggest colony names at any point, I don't think I can rename colonies after they're colonized, but when they're colonized, I can change the name of a system to something else. Alright, let's do purple. Our name is QX537. Let's just change it to Justice. Meklon is the canonical homeworld. I usually keep those the same, if only so that I don't forget where I am. Alright, we are this time in the bottom left, and we have... This is a very familiar list of... This looks like the same list of races that we had last time, except that this time we're not the Alkari, someone else is. And actually, I don't remember if there was Cylons or if it was someone else. But let's send out our scout. Send out another scout. Actually, is this star in range? No. And we got to build up our industry. So we'll just let that happen. And our population, but industry is more important at first. Oh, well, okay. That is the Guardian of Orion. So we started right next to Orion. I doubt I'll be able to get away, but let's retreat. Boom. Hello, Orion. I guess I'm not going through there. I wonder how far this is. That's still just, must be right on the edge of being 4 parsecs. So at least if I get some slightly better fuel cells, I can go that way. Well, it's just a scout. It's not that important. I can build another one here if I really need to. Maybe I will build one. Ocean planet. That's not bad. It's not great because the population maximum isn't real high, but still not bad. And stop building.
Hello? Hey, sorry, so just
Wait.
you done?
Hold on. I'm going to need to talk to somebody here. Alright, yeah, we're probably gonna have some. I'm gonna have some loud noise. Hopefully, the filter will keep that from actually making any noise, though. What is going on here? Okay, back to industry. And we have our scout, which can go down here. This one can go down here, and we'll colonize this ocean planet. Building our new colony. So my voice might sound a little funny because of the vacuuming, but Nordia. Oh, that'd be a much better one to colonize, Wino, but it's out of range until I research some better fuel cells. This one doesn't matter if it's in range, it's radiated, so I can't colonize it. If I was playing silicoids, I could. My scouts have extra range, but this star is probably in range. That's something that I can colonize. "68 factories, 76 population." Yeah, we can build a lot more factories there. Just gonna transport a few people to kickstart this. It's not really. I don't really want to slow down the development of Meklars, though, very much. Arid, that's colonizable once I can get over there. Out of range. How long will it take me to build a colony ship if I take a break from building? 8 turns, that's a little too long. That's why I never send the colony ship off right away. If I'd sent the colony ship like up there and it got blown up by the Guardian, that'd put me kind of a ways behind. Always scout the system, at least one system first to make sure it's safe to go to. No planets there. In later Master of Orion games, you can build outposts in systems with no planets to extend your range, but not in this one. And Cylon's up here. It's just a scout ship. I'm not going to retreat from that because, I don't know what is up there. Tower 8. Oh, we have a fertile ocean planet. That's really good. Extra population growth, and the population maximum is pretty good there, too. And that's everything that I can reach with what I've got. This is also 5 parsecs, so even if I get hydrogen fuel cells, I won't be able to get down there. Though, it'd be nice to be able to colonize that, and, like, these two would both be excellent as well. But for that, we're going to have to get some technology going. Just do this so that... it should at some point give me an option to pick what technologies I'm going to research here. There we go. Deep space scanner. Well, okay, that's my only choice. Improved industrial tech. That's actually useful, because it'll make my factories cheaper. Controlled barren environment. No. Deuterium fuel cells, range 5. I really want that. And then weapons. Just go for the cheapest one. So what I want... So I don't care too much about the deep space scanner right super immediately, though that is important to get and also is gating me from getting more robotics controls for better production. But this construction tech would help immediately, kind of immediately. And this propulsion tech is kind of immediately important too. So I'm going to put a lot into construction and propulsion. And just a smaller amounts in some of these other ones. The logic behind these bars is not very logical to me, but but they do work. So right now, 125 research points every turn. If I keep building factories, that goes up by the number of factories that I build, basically. So I want to just keep building. I really, if at all possible, want to keep building factories until that's maxed out, unless I can... See, like, when you're picking the technologies, it tells you how many research points to actually get a tech, but it doesn't tell me that here. But I don't think it'd be very many turns for me to get the cheaper factories, even split with my research split the way it is. Still got several turns before we max out our... Let's just see how close this looks. Yeah, this is going pretty fast. Oops, not planets, I want to look at my tech. Yeah, it's 3% chance of success this turn. 12%. There we go. Cheaper factories. Then the next one makes them even cheaper, but... That'll help Meklars probably not by as much as the turns that I spent there researching to max out its industry, but it'll help Nordia more since it's just getting started. Then I'll crank this down some. Put a little more into some of these other groups. And pretty soon I'll want to build a colony ship too. Because the fuel cells are one of the very few things that applies to all your ships immediately. I don't have to design a ship with a specific fuel cell. Okay, this is going to be done in a few turns. I think. Or does it... Oh, no, I guess they can make... Maybe they can make 4. Maybe I can do 400 factories? Anyway, we now have a lot of production. We're probably a little behind on expanding because everyone else will have maxed out their production by now. Or a long time ago, even. Okay, industry is going to max. Get those colony ships cranking out. But before it actually finishes, I want to have the technology to move it, so... Switch to tech. Nordia is looking pretty good. Do-do. Deep Space Scanner. Detects enemy ships up to 5 parsecs away from your colonies and 1 parsec away from your ships. And then we'll do the battle computer. I don't usually put ECM jammers on ships even when I can make them. Except on my biggest and best ships, maybe. Ooh, Cylons are down there already. They probably have better fuel cells already. Come on, propulsion, finish up. Come on, propulsion, finish up. We are dead last in fleet strengths because I was too busy building factories. But we should be... And now I'm too busy trying to get better fuel. So come on. Over 50% chance of turn now. There we go. Deuterium fuel cells. Range of 5 parsecs. And we'll start working on better engines for speed. And we'll balance out our technology a little more. There, that's probably pretty good. And now, not that we're going to be researching anything, because I'm building this colony ship, and then maybe building an escort for it. Okay, all set. Send those there. Actually, they haven't actually left yet, so I can still change their orders. Once they've left, I can't change their orders unless I get a subspace communications. There's a technology that actually lets you redirect your fleets mid-flight, which is extremely broken and overpowered. But but it's a pretty late game technology too, and a lot of the late game technologies are pretty broken and overpowered. So I could actually get down here, and I probably want to. Don't care about that planet. Don't care about that planet. This planet will probably put me in contact with the Cylons, which I maybe don't want quite yet. So I might go to Draconis first, even though this planet is better. But I'm unsure. Alright, Nordy has reached its industry maximum. So I can either have it research, or I could have it make a few combat ships to make my fleet less lame. Because once I get into contact, no one's going to be impressed with my fleet, and that's going to not be good for my relations with them. Ideally, I'd have a little bit better weapons technology. But I'll let it research for a bit. The Darlock Empire has grown in strength already. They control 8 star systems. The Darlocks, really? They don't usually when in games with the Darlocks, they're kind of slow to expand. But I guess they're in the lead. All right, don't go there. Yeah. We can go up here. And make more colony ships. Wino! Population maximum of 100 million, which means this planet should be just about as good as our capital once it's fully established. And let's kickstart it a little bit by sending like 8 million people there. I'm also going to dump some funds into the... Once this next colony ship is done, into the planetary reserves. Okay, this scout doesn't really need to... Oh, I do want to put a colony there, though, too. Maybe I'll have Nordia kick some funds into the planetary reserves so that I can transfer them to the new colonies to help them build up a little faster. You can also set like a percentage of all of your production to go to planetary reserves, but I don't really want to slow down my ship production. Where are you going? You're going kind of back this way. So maybe, probably either to this green star or this yellow star is a Cylon, is Cylon territory. Alright, so we've got a colony ship going there, and want to build one to go there. And I want to scout out that star. And probably this green one too, for that matter. Build a new colony, and this will almost certainly put me in contact with somebody. Whether I want to be or not. Probably don't want to be. We are delighted by our first contact with the Meklars. Let us work for a mutually beneficial relationship. Okay, so yeah. Well, the Cylons only have 2 planets, so that's good. I'm happy enough with that. And they do have bigger fleet strength and better technology than we do. We outproduce them so far. Let's see if we can get a non-aggression treaty with them. And a trade agreement. They probably don't have a big enough fleet for them to care if we have a... Oh, and definitely want some spies, not to steal technology necessarily, but first just to see what technologies they have. Because all I really know about them is that they are honorable ecologists. So if we do get a treaty with them, they're unlikely to break it. Because of the honorable thing. Why is this? Not sure why my ecology spending got out of balance there. Oh, it's probably because right now, because I just established a trade route, I am actually losing money out of it. So I'm running. So all my planetary production is effectively lower than it was now. And transfer a little bit to Tori. Not very much because they don't have enough people to make it worthwhile. Census. Well, in terms of Empire populations, I'm right there, smack in the middle. That's not bad. The fact that the Bolrothi and Darlock are higher. I'm just glad I don't have contact with the Darlocks, and I hope they don't have contact with the Cylons. Because if they can just steal technology from the Cylons willy-nilly, that makes it a little tougher. Okay, I think I have colony ships going towards all the places that I know about being able to colonize so far. I'm going to pump out a few more of these destroyers, which I probably should have redesigned to not have bombs because I just want them for defensive purposes, but oh well. Kick a pair out that way. You just keep one at the homeworld. That should about do it. Really want some better technology. Okay, we got a spy. So they have Gatling lasers, Hyper X rockets, ECM Jammer Mark 1, and a bunch of other technology that I would like to have, but I don't really want to try steal it from them at this point. Not until my fleet strength is bigger than theirs, which is going to be tough because of the technology advantage they have. But I will have a lot more. I should have a lot more production than them relatively soon, once everything is just up and running. Oh yeah, let's bump my population growth. Spend a little bit on increasing my population of Meklars so that I can send them to other planets. Draconis. Year 2361, the Meklars form a new colony. Okay, we're going to send some people from Meklon to Draconis. And I'm also going to transfer a little bit of funds. Just a little bit to start with. I assume it won't let me start transporting. Yeah. I can't send the transports until the planet's colonized, even though I have a colony ship headed there. Are we getting close? Okay. We're getting close to some of these technologies. Force fields, weapons. Nuclear engines would be nice on a new class of ships, but that's gonna take a little while. Being able to move twice as fast as before is good. And it increases your ship's defenses, being able to maneuver. Having a higher maneuver class makes you harder to hit. Okay, I'm going to reduce the spying cost, the amount I'm spending on spying right now, because I don't super need to maintain my spies. Quark of the Cylons. No, we can boost our trade agreement, and we still don't want a non-aggression pact, but I haven't really done anything to... This should start going up as they start making more money from our trade, or start making some money from our trade. Right now, we're all just losing money. Force fields, planetology. Pirates based on the Arietis star system have begun disrupting trade routes. More ships are needed to patrol the area. Pirates are to be stopped. Well, that's not any of my planets, so they must be harassing someone else. Why these got... I sent the destroyers later? I don't know. I guess I did. Let's make some plain old basic missile boats here. Ship cost 68. I wonder what the difference between a ship loaded with missiles... Actually, a ship loaded with 6 lasers is more expensive than a ship with 2 missile launchers. Same cost if I have a 2 5-shots as 3 2-shots. Am I looking at that right? Yeah, same cost. Nuclear missile. Nuclear... Nuke missile? Nuke missile. I'm gonna build some of these just to pad out my... Actually, I do have weapons tech coming along soon. Even if it just makes the ship a little cheaper. Class 2 deflector shields. personal deflector shields, which are good for ground combat, which hopefully I won't have to worry about for a while. But Class 3 deflector shields is also quite a bit more expensive, so... And, new colony? Perinar. And I might be able to leapfrog that tech, too. Okay, Meklars is back to maximum everything. Planetology. What am I? Oh, right, just controlled barren environment. And weapons. I wonder if there are any technologies I could trade with the Cylons. Probably not. Let me try anyway. Well, they'll only trade me these. Sure, you can have Deep Space Scanner, I guess? For that? Yeah, let's do that. And terraform. Still don't want that, treaty. So yeah, we'll terraform some of our planets so more people can live on them. These should not be terraformed yet. All these new planets need to build up their industry first. Oh, whoops, I missed a planet. Alright, we got our Hyper-V rockets and our new weapons. So I could go for neutron pellet guns to have a laser, but I think I'll just go for even better missiles. Also, haven't built any of those yet, but also not going to now, because I can make a ship with better missiles. No space for shields. I can give it a battle computer, but missiles use their own built-in battle computers, so that's not really any point to that. HV boat. And now this is terraformed. I'm gonna build some factories there. Same with here. Oh, and Tori. Tori had accidentally... Yeah, it needs to build more factories still. Now, let's transfer to Tori. Some funds. Transfer to Wynil some funds. Transfer to Draconis some funds. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't... Oh right, I meant to send some people from Nordia to Perinar as well. I forgot. And we still have some en route to Draconis. Oh, and I should probably do that to Tori too if I haven't yet. And we're right in the middle in terms of technology as well. But I'm sure we're still dead last in terms of fleet strength. Oh, who's this up here? We got Darlox up there with some combat-y looking ship. Send some more people up to Tori. And also that destroyer. And make some of these HV boats for defensive purposes. Right, this should be in range now. I can scope it out. The fact that the Cylons haven't colonized it yet, though, makes me think that it's probably not habitable. Higher activity in the Ariana system reduced annual trade revenues by 75% last year. Merchants are demanding warships to patrol the area. Well, I don't even know where that is, so I'm not doing it. My trade income is still negative, actually. Nordia is about to max out. I also don't want to go too crazy on my ship maintenance. Spending costs 2.4%, but that's still reasonable. Yeah, I gotta catch up on fleet strength to some of these other guys. My Cylons are actually beating me in production now. Oh, they got improved robotic controls 3. I don't suppose they'll trade me anything for that. No. Yeah, that actually, with improved robotics controls 3, they actually have better production per person than I do. Although, it still seems strange that they're outproducing me, given Argus must be a pretty decent planet for that to be the case. We should catch up and pass them with the planets that we have, eventually. Okay, Nordia is maxed out its industry. And it has a 25% higher population than it did before. That's part of why I wanted that terraforming technology as much as I did. And we'll keep sending people out from our highly populated to our less populated planets to try and build everything up as quickly as possible. Population does produce some production even without factories, so that does improve that as well. Perinar is fertile, so it shouldn't need a huge boost. Yeah, let's get some more factories, Tauri. My factories right now cost 9 production per factory, so they're still pretty expensive. Anything getting close to being researched? No. Bootis. Fleet strength is still pretty behind. My relationship with the Cylons is improving, though. Couple more ships there for security. Oh, what's over here? Steppe. Alright, let's make another colony ship to colonize that. Bring it down to 2 years now. Colony ship. I also haven't built any missile bases on any of my planets, but In terms of planets, we have 6 now, which is pretty decent, I think. They might actually go for a non-aggression. Well, they are a tiny bit above neutral. If I had a superior fleet, I'm pretty sure they'd go for non-aggression pact, but maybe I'll not pester. If I pester them too often, they'll get annoyed and recall their ambassador, so that I can't talk to them for a while. So I don't want to do that. Wait, I don't want to build another colony ship right now. I don't think. Just switch to tech spending for a bit. The Darlock Empire wishes no contact with the filthy Meklars. Yeah, Darlocks don't really start getting along with anybody except for humans. Okay, so Darlocks have a big empire here. A big empire. And their simple presence means I have to spend a lot on internal security. And I need spies on them. Oh yeah, let's see. Our Cylons, okay, no alliances, no wars, no alliances, no wars. Although I'm not sure if that updates without having spies or not. That part of the report, it might. Oh, and we can look at the status. Yeah, they have bigger... Oh, my fleet strength is higher than the Cylons now. In that case, they'll probably go for non-aggression pact, I think. Oh, nope, they're still not happy with that, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why their fleet strength would have just dipped unless they actually had a battle with the Darlocks. I better send everything I have up to Tauri, just in case. I could try to establish a trade agreement with him. They probably won't go for it. Oh yeah, they did. But not the non-aggression pact. Oh yeah, I should look at the rest of this graph too. Yeah, they've got a big population because of all their planets. And I'm still trailing the Cylons even on production, but the Darlock production isn't a whole lot higher, so they maybe haven't stolen that improved robotics controls from the Cylons yet. Ooh, Tundra Ultra Rich. But I don't have the technology to colonize a Tundra world. But yeah, triple production would be pretty fantastic. How you get that? Is that one of the ones that the Cylons have? No, they don't have it either. Interesting. They're sending ships down to where my where this colony is going to be. Maybe I'll offer them some tribute and then they'll be happy enough to... Sure, you can have controlled barren environment. That should make them happy. Ah, your generous gift of controlled barren environment proved invaluable. How could we refuse? Yeah, now that was... made them happy. They're not interested in exchanging for what technology I have left, though. But yeah, that bumped them up to non-aggression pact. That way they won't since I'm gonna pretty sure my ships are gonna get there first because they still don't have nuclear drives either, so their ships are also slow. But looks like my ships will get there first, and so I'll colonize it. And since they have a non-aggression pact, they won't immediately try to take it from me. But they shouldn't anyway, given that they are the honorable type. I'm just double. Okay, yeah, our report here. Now the Darlocks do have controlled tundra environment, as well as iridium fuel cells, and a bunch of other stuff that's better than mine. If Toru is more well developed, I might try stealing tech from the Darlocks. As odd as that seems, so I only think I really get penalized in terms of race relations if I succeed. But I'd want to be able to put some missile bases on Tauri before I do that. Let's try to give it a kick in the pants here. But it's just going to take it a while. And I don't know if I'd get a really useful tech. Like if I knew I'd get improved robotics controls 3, great, yeah, do that. But I think I get to pick a category, but not which specific technology. Okay, and we've hit a wall over here because this is tundra. Actually, I'd be pretty happy taking the tundra environment tech to be able to colonize this ultra-rich planet. It's only population 20 max, but I'd be able to bump that up to 30 with terraforming. And it'd be, it'd produce as much as a 90, almost as much as a 90 population planet with much less investment because the factories, I wouldn't have to build as many factories to get the same, I'd be building 1/3 of the factories for the same economic output. We can scout that, I guess. May as well. Whatever's over there. Improved industrial tech 8, that makes some things cheaper. Duralloy armor. That's good because it makes my ships tougher and my ground combat better. Bootis. This might be one of the last colonies we actually colonize with a colony ship. The others might be colonized by transports. Or by bombs followed by colony ships, possibly. But Draconis, let's send a million people from there. And we'll send some from Weinel. Ooh, there's a big old fleet going somewhere that I guess I probably don't care too much about. How's my production doing now? Well, I've passed the Cylons, barely.
Yes, sir.
One moment, everybody. Okay, should be done with that for the moment. It says Cylons attack Meklars. I don't think they'll actually attack me, though, because of the non-aggression pact. Oh, but I could be wrong. Wait, where's my game audio? I don't have any music. I don't know why the game music stopped. Now, this colony ship could be armed. I don't know. I guess I'll move my destroyer into... Okay, yeah, those got missiles. Get away from my planet. They're having trouble hitting my destroyer, though. Not that my destroyer can hardly do any damage. This thing's still in one piece. And I'm out of missiles. And I don't think my missiles did very much to this thing either. Yeah, blew that up. Yeah, that thing's armed. But are they going to break their non-aggression pact with me? Is that what they're going to do here? Well, I don't know what's going to happen there. What's this yellow star over here? I think my scouts can probably reach that. Yeah, actually, that's actually in range normally. I should see what's over there. Still working on Hyper 10 rockets and nuclear engines. Tori. Yeah, build more everything there. My second wave of colonies is still not... Didn't quite destroy that one, but we did finish researching nuclear engines. I don't know that I care enough about offense right now to go for bigger fuel cells, so I'm going to skip that for now and go to subway drives. Looks like my next step of weapons tech is not coming anytime soon, so... let's design faster ship. I still don't think if this is another missile boat, I don't need better maneuver. Well, it only makes it a little more expensive, so maybe I'll do that anyway. HB boat Mark II. Scrap these bomber design that I'm never going to use. And then, I mean, the only direct energy weapon I have are lasers, but which are too big to... heavy lasers are too big to fit on a small ship, which is what I probably want to design to go along with that. Yeah, let's do small ship with maneuver class 2 Mark 1 battle computer, and I guess no shields. It'll just be a faster version of the default fighter, pretty much. Build a couple of those at Draconis just to send over to Buddhist when I can. And then build a bunch more of these to send over right now. Wait, is that Cylon really gonna... Heavy metals on the Alpari colony Altair have been depleted to the point of rendering the planet mineral poor. Oh, that's gotta suck. That's their homeworld. Is now mineral poor. They're sending troop transports here. Those jerks. How dare they? They still don't have as good engines as I do, so my transports, if I send some from here, might get there faster. Let's do that. I don't know if these guys will beat them there, though. If they do, I probably have a pretty good chance of winning that ground battle. Yeah, I just don't... These ships don't have enough firepower to take that down. Oh, Raiden is colonizable. Let's see, how many are on transports are on Route 5? 26, so 31. And the Cylons have 32. They probably have better ground combat technology than I do. So let's send another... $15 million or so. Also, I have to get past that armed colony ship. Okay, let's build us one more colony ship over here so that I can colonize this system over this way. Although it is... Actually, no, that's way out of range. That's 8 parsecs. I just had a scout that could go there. I can't actually get there with my own ships. I scouted this green star? No. Okay, let's check this green star out. Yeah, and let's not build a colony ship. Let's do some more science. Oh, I forgot to tell my drat. I forgot to tell my missile boats that I already had there to stay there. Now I can't tell them. Now I can't change their direction. Yeah, that's not gonna make it. Battle Computer Mark III. All of these are kind of junk. Oh, Gora, that's a good one. Oh yeah, they're just gonna crush me. We had a non-aggression pact, you jerks. Be real helpful if I could get that Duralloy armor right now, but that's not happening. Or this force field tech, for that matter. Outnumber them, but they've got better technology than I do. Now they're probably going to complain. I believe that's the Punisher, the Penetrator, one of those. Let me find the correct one. Although I don't think it matters for this what I click on, because I'm pretty sure that's been... Let's see, that one is the... Oh no, that's the Nemesis. The Penetrator looks similar, but it's not quite the same. That's right, Nemesis. I used to have all these memorized, and I guess I don't quite anymore. How many more do I have going there? 15. That probably will be enough. I should colonize that planet. It's in range. Okay, now I probably have enough firepower here. Maybe. Maybe not. Come on. Oh, so close. Yeah, all of you go there. In waves, I guess, because your speeds are not the same. All those ships together should do it. Yeah, they are pissed at us because of that, but they attacked me first, so too bad. And in that case, let's crank up the spying and start stealing some technology if we can. Yeah, I don't have enough damage with these. That almost was enough to destroy it, but not quite. Yeah. Let's drive my scout away. Pirate activity... Yep, they still haven't got a handle on those pirates, wherever that is. Thought I saw something red on here, but I guess not. Okay, you guys stay put. How's the rest of my planets doing? That one's still building industry. Give it a little more help. Nordia is all done, but it doesn't have a whole lot of production. Everything else is still building up, I think. Unfortunately, since these planets are still terraforming, I can't accelerate their population growth. No, don't bomb it. I'm going to put a little more money into the reserves and use that to try and speed things up. Oh good, they're leaving. They are coming with 36 transports. Okay, maybe I'm just going to make some combat ships to try and slow that down. Oh, their ships are faster. No, I mean, they still don't have any better engines. My transport should be faster than theirs. Like by a lot faster. Okay, this will get there. I don't know how many of these colony transports will be able to intercept, though, so it might just flip back the other way anyway. Colony ships going out that way. Okay, still want to put some in the reserves. Oof, maybe we'll get there at the same time. Not sure if that's going to arrive next turn or this turn. This turn, and apparently I couldn't hardly intercept any of their ships. And now they're sending down more of a fleet. A fleet that I can probably heavily damage. I don't think I can destroy it. Just kind of pisses me off. Let's see, how about maybe the Darlocks will want a non-aggression treaty now. I don't really care about very many of these. But sure, you can have... I should have done this sooner. Hand lasers might have been enough to turn the tide there. So I'll probably just steal all my technology later anyway, so may as well trade what I can. Oh, they don't want to increase the trade treaty. Yeah, our fleet strengths aren't super far apart. My technology is way less, supposedly, than either of theirs. It's probably more because of them being huge and them being really good at technology than because I'm actually doing super poorly. But it is taking me a long time to get fully built up here. So I guess non-aggression treaties are not as good as I expected. Even with supposedly honorable dudes. The turn order seems odd. It's because my ships with the nuclear drives and a higher maneuver class have higher initiative. So they get to go first. Gonna take these out, maybe? Yeah, took out, didn't lose much, just some of the old ships and the two small ships that were kind of throwaway ships anyway. Yep, that pirate activity still going strong. Yeah, we're just going to stick around here, and we've got more reinforcements coming, so I can eliminate that if I need to. Still haven't managed to steal any technology from the Cylons. I'm going to back this down a little bit. I should be getting some new weapons tech and new force field tech that'll help my ground combat quite a bit. Faster than their missiles, or as fast as their missiles anyway. Whittle their fleet down a bit. No, I'm not saying our non-aggression pact is still there. Maybe I should just let them have that? I want to weaken their fleet, though, first. Please let me steal some of your technology. I need these improved robotics controls and... Well, I'm going to get most of these other things anyway, but improved eco-environment, that would also be super good. And reduced industrial waste, that would be helpful. Basically, both of these together would mean I'd spend a lot less cleaning up waste. I'm currently spending a lot cleaning up waste. You want to keep doing this? Okay. Let's take out whatever these are. And then whatever those are. Oh, I guess it didn't get all of them. There we are, bigger missiles. And then we'll work on a beam weapon. Ion rifle would be good for ground combat, but we'll go with the neutron blasters. When I actually need to stand and fight instead of just doing hit and run attacks. It'll take a long time before I can actually have that technology, though. Okay, we're almost to the next computer tech, and hopefully we can get some improved robotics controls after that. Please, I want some technology. Also, I should maybe just double down on computer tech in general to try and boost my computer tech level so that I can steal some other technologies. That would not be a bad plan, necessarily. Wait, what's this? I don't think I've been to this purple star. Have a look at that. They are leaving and apparently going to all different places. But yeah, I think I'll just let them have Buddhists, maybe. At least for now. I wonder what's going on. Did they just go to war with somebody? No, they just made an alliance with the Darlocks. That's great. That seems unlikely to ever happen, but... yeah, I'm gonna send my ships away from there. They get some new technology or something? I wonder why they are all taking off all of a sudden. And apparently to all different places. Hey, I can take their technology. Computer. ECM Jammer Mark II. Oh, except that's the one that I was already researching. Should have picked something else, because that one was almost done. Try to spy on them, but it seems futile. But yeah, I managed to get a technology off the Cylons. Yeah, I probably should have picked construction. That would have been smarter. So yeah, either... because it'll probably just give me this next. So construction, because all of those would be useful, although I should get Duralloy armor at some point relatively soon. Or planetology. Maybe planetology is what I should go for. That would be helpful. Rana, a dead planet. Also mineral rich, but don't have the technology to land on that. And they are really like spreading out and going somewhere. Maybe did they get some new fuel cell tech? No, they didn't get that either. I don't know why they're suddenly zipping off all over the place. Upgrade our trade treaty? Yeah, that they'll do. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, I guess the thing about the Meklars that I forgot about is it takes forever for them to actually get their economy, all their new colonies going, because they have to build more factories per person. Production-wise, I am still ahead of the Cylons, but behind the Darlocks, who have just a much bigger population. Bigger than Cylons and Meklars combined, it looks like. They control most of the... looks like they control about half the galaxy, or close to it. More than their share, that's for sure. Hey, Tauri. Tauri is finally up to where it can start producing stuff, but the only thing I'm going to have it produce first is missile bases, because it's kind of right up here where everybody is. Insidious, no habitable planets. Have any other ship tech coming soon? I don't think I do. Except for Duralloy armor, which that's a really good tech for ships. An insidious computer virus struck the Darlock main force field research network, destroying 3,636 research points. It may take years to recover from the loss. Also in the news, the Darlock Empire now spans 17 star systems, outstripping all the other races. That's rough. They sure got a fast start, somehow. Yeah, I should just, I guess, apologize to the Cylons. Controlled dead environment. How did I get that? I wasn't researching that. I should have looked more closely. Controlled top... Well, enhanced eco restoration. That'd be real good. Was I researching that? I guess I was. I don't remember researching that. So where's the dead planet? Rana. It's not very good. But I guess I will go ahead and make a dead colony base ship. And I'll arm it a little bit. Because why not? Colony ship. And go colonize that. So with the dead colony base, I can also do tundra and barren. So actually, we'll do this tundra planet, and then we'll do that dead planet. I actually have positive income from trade now. That's a different. Three missile bases. Let's get one more missile base for now. It'll at least be a decent start. Ooh, Bulrathis. Warbear. Bye. Personal deflector shield. Well, that's something. Now this is interesting. I can go for planetary shields, or I can go for better shields for my ships. I think having planetary shields as an option might be a good one. Does mean that if I have planets that don't have a planetary shield yet, though, once I research that, I can't build missile bases there until they have a planetary shield. Where are all these ships going? Just don't know. I get at least one missile base on Nordia. Like Paranar is going to be fully ready for action soon. And that Duralloy armor's coming along. Okay, I still can't do anything nice with them. I am wondering... Okay, oh, and the Darlocks have an alliance with the Bulrathi. That's also scary. Okay, I was gonna do planetology. Oh, it gave me death spores. Looks like they're finally making a tiny bit of progress on those pirates. It was 73% instead of 75% this time. Okay, I guess they got death spores. That's no fun. But that should boost my planetology tech level, I guess. Do Darlocks have that? They do not. Maybe I can trade it to the Darlocks for something, or just give it to them. So that seems like a bad idea. But, I don't care about any of those. There, they should like that. Still don't want a non-aggression pact, though. Let's boost our trade agreement. Really? That wasn't enough to move the needle very far on them? Okay, where's that tundra planet? That one? Yeah. The big advantage of this ultra-rich tundra planet is with its small population maximum and the fact that it's ultra-rich, it should be fairly productive in a relatively short amount of time. And then maybe I can put a colony here if the Darlocks don't take it first. Also grab Rana, though it's not very good. Yeah, there's a Bulrathi ship there. We're going to pump out one more colony ship. Well, maybe I need 2 more colony ships, but I want to get some missile bases on Meklars as well. Oh yeah, we got plenty here now. Oh yeah, I need to design a new ship. But I was waiting for the Duralloy armor tech to get done. Well, I can steal from them again. Let's go for planetology again. There we go. Improved eco restoration. And Duralloy armor. Having trouble getting any spies on the yeah, I guess the Cylons aren't liking that I'm stealing technology from them, but oh well. Doesn't seem like they're currently willing to do anything about it. Oh, Rayburst wants me to drink some water, so I guess I will do that. Okay, they took Ryun before I could get to it. That's fine. I kind of didn't seem like it'd be that likely that that would still be there. But I can try to get Rana. That one's Rana, right? Or no, purple one? Purple one. Except there's a big Bulrathi ship guarding it. But I did get my Duralloy armor, so let's design... Oh, and water, right. There we go. Got my water. So let's design another ship with Hyper X rockets. May as well give him Duralloy armor. Although maybe I shouldn't. Because they're not... I mean, ideally they wouldn't be directly in combat very much, but... Okay, we're gonna scrap these. I still need my new weapons technology before I can really build anything other than a missile boat. Wait, was that an intruder? Is that what I just did? I didn't name it. Should be that. Yeah, intruder. So we'll build a pile of those. A small pile to send with the colony ship up to Rana. Don't know if 6 of those would be enough to destroy a war bear or not. Probably not. It would need some help from other ships. Yeah, that weapons tech is a long way off still. What's my total? My total research, though, is almost 1,000. If I divert everything I have to weapons, I should be able to get it in a few turns. It might be smarter now for me to focus on just 1 or 2 areas of technology. Oh, this Bulrathi ship is leaving. Okay. And I'll send my ships up there. Oops. Fix my ecological. Okay, let's get that to clean. Clean, there. Okay. Alright, the Darlocks are up to relax, so maybe now I can get the non-aggression pact with them. Alright. So I have non-aggression pacts with the Darlocks, and technically still the Cylons, although they're not talking to me. Not exactly sure what they're continuing to be. I guess it's the whole honorable thing makes them remember negative things for a long time. And I keep spying on them. Yeah, if I manage to steal tech from them again, maybe force fields or construction would probably be the way to go. Yeah, force fields or construction. Although catching up on doing better on computer tech would be a good idea. I'm close on these sublight drives. Then I might take a break from propulsion technologies to try and boost some of the other categories further, especially computers and weapons. Yep, build a colony on Zengara. Tundra Ultra Rich. Send some extra people there. Terraform this a little more quickly. Put some missile bases on Draconis, probably not too many. And a small number on Wynel as well. Aranar is getting close to being totally done. Yeah, Morathi are sending ships to Zengara. They might bomb it down, I don't know. They might decide that they'd rather conquer it. But they can only do that if they have the technology needed to land there. They're allied with the Cylons. Again, or still. Alright, I'm waiting for the sublight drive technology. I forgot which thing I was going to go for. Construction? Yeah, construction. ECM Jammer Mark III. I guess improved space scanner. Yep. Morathi blew that colony away. Oh well. And all these poor folks go into that colony are going to die, but nothing I can do about it. Paranar, some defenses there. Paranar is fertile, so those people grew back real fast. Man, Cylons are just sending big wave of ships out. Probably mostly to explore, I think. Now they have iridium fuel cells. Oh, actually, what triggered their big wave of sending ships out? That was probably the alliance with the Darlocks. If you have an alliance, then you can, then your ships can resupply at your allies' planets, so you gain all that range. I forgot about that. That big was from that alliance getting established. Right. Still waiting on that propulsion tech. And on this weapons tech before I design anything new. Or before I design something that can shoot lasers. Anyway. I'm going to increase my spying on the Cylons a bit. Yep, try building a colony on Rana. Let's see if this one lasts a little bit longer than the last one. Darlock astronomers predict that a comet will collide with a Rotan colony within 10 years. Unless their Starfleet can destroy the comet, the colony will be destroyed. Well, I guess their fleet might be a little busy. Yeah, I have the weakest fleet again, but I haven't been building my fleet. I do have slightly better production than anybody else, even the Darlocks with their population advantage now. If I could just get some improved robotic controls. Like any level of improved robotic controls. Sublight drives. Warp dissipator. That's kind of a specialized thing. It lets you slow enemy ships in combat. Do Iridium. Base at Zangara was destroyed before the transports arrived, leaving the colonists without supplies and shelter. All have perished. I could try to replace that, but... And I probably should, because I'm kind of waiting on some other tech anyway. Oh yeah, we got plenty of bases here now. Build some intruders and send them to help with that. Yeah, my percentage of cost on ships is actually quite low. And like 5 million from Gora to, or 7 million from Gora to Rana. Get it started. Actually, maybe more like 12 million. The population growth on Rana is going to be a lot lower because it's a hostile environment. But the production per population should be a lot higher because of the mineral richness and all of that. I'm going to send some of my newer missile boats there. I don't have any of the newest ones out yet. Actually, let's make some. At Tori. Send them over to Gora, because I would like to not lose Gora with its being mineral rich and all. Okay, I'm going to cut down on some of these other technology categories. And boost computers. And weapons. So I really want to have a normal combat ship and also catch up on computer tech so that I can steal more technology from the Cylons. Oh, their alliance is done, apparently. Oh yeah, is there any technologies that I might want to trade to Darlocks? Improved terraforming plus 30, reduced industrial waste 60, or any computer technology. See if they offer me anything. Battle Computer Mark II, that's not very good. I think they already have better than reduced industrial waste 80, I think. So this doesn't help them much. Battle Computer Mark II. Darlock scientists reveal their computer secrets. Increases weapon accuracy level 2, but the main reason I wanted that is it increases my computer tech level by 1. Make my spies slightly better. So yeah, here's this level. This is based on the highest tech that you have plus 1 for every other tech you have, I think. Okay, let's make that colony ship now. Try colonizing that again if it's still open, which it is. And go back to researching technology here. Yeah, once our our total research right now is not very high. What's everything doing? Oh, that you need to stop building more of those. You built. I forgot that these were building missile bases. They now have way too many. Probably not so many. I need to scrap them though. There is some way to scrap bases. I forget. Maybe it's from the planet screen actually. But pretty much everybody should be doing research now. Except for the places that are still building up. Wait, where are you going? Are you trying to invade Gora? I hope not. I guess maybe I'll have Tori keep making these intruders for now. Yeah, what could I build for defenses here? Not much. If I transfer a lot of stuff there, I can get maybe a missile base. Oh, nope, they're going that way. Okay, never mind. Oh, they're probably just trying to boost the population of Ryun. Okay, I panicked over nothing. Still, won't hurt to have a missile base here. At least a little bit of static defenses on that planet. And this is the Bulrathi fleet. I still don't actually have contact with the Bulrathis. I guess they're allied with the Darlocks. But where is this going? This is going to my planets. Even with the big Bulrathi combat bonuses, I can't really imagine that 16 Bulrathi troops would have a chance anywhere except at Rana, since Rana's population is quite low. I'm just gonna send another 10 million there. Because they shouldn't be going after... Well, unless... I mean, they're not at war... Yeah, they're allied with the Barathi, so they shouldn't be trying to take a Darlock planet. So I don't know what's going on with them. Make a face. Okay. But we are finally getting close on our weapons technology so that we can actually start using beam weapons and have there be a point to them. And then I might just shift everything I can directly into computer technology. Cylons attack Meklars, really? That? Okay. Oh, I only gave the intruder class 1 maneuver, I guess. 24. Yeah, I'm not able to destroy that. Okay, where did they attack me at? At Rana? Then where did their ship go? Or that somewhere else? They've got a ship at X, a colony ship at Exus. Maybe they can colonize irradiated planets. Is this where that was? No, it's a different. It's a different number of ships, but I don't know. Kaori is making intruders. And it's made a bunch of them. Oh, come on. Send them to Gora. Send some of the ones at Gora over to Rana. Weapons and computers are almost done. Colony ship? Oh, we got too many colony ships. Now I want to go to the yellow star, right? Yeah, that's Zengara. Well, we'll see how that goes. Improved space scanner. Yeah, my Meklars are supposed to be good at computer research, but they're not doing a very good job of actually giving me choices of things to research. And especially, they're not letting me get improved robotics tech. Like, it is ridiculous. That should be what they're best at. Oh, Darlocks are allied with everybody. How does that happen? I guess everybody's afraid of them. But still. Oh, they're making a little tiny bit more progress on those pirates, I guess. Okay, let's finish this weapons research. Neutron blaster. Ooh, Stinger missiles. That would leapfrog me ahead of everyone else, I think. The dreaded comet has utterly destroyed the Darlock Rotan colony. I guess they didn't try hard enough to stop it. Oh, right, I got that. That improved space scanner now lets me see destinations. I can see where fleets are actually headed. Which is nice. I don't have to just kind of guess now. And I don't have to overreact because a transport is moving past one of my planets. Now, do I want to actually... You know what? No. Everything into computers, pretty much. Almost everything into computers. I'm going to try to get my computer tech up above the Cylons so that I can steal their improved robotics controls 3, or until it offers me like improved robotics controls 4 or something. Because this is just silly at this point. Actually, do they have a colony ship going to Zengara? Not that I can tell. So let's design a large ship with battle computer, shields, although my shields aren't very good. I'll give them some ECM, Duralloy armor, sublight drives, class 3 maneuver, and heavy neutron blast cannon, and a battle scanner. And regular. Well, 1 heavy neutron blaster and 4 regular, or 1 and 2. So the maximum damage for the heavy cannons is twice that of the regular, which makes them better at penetrating shields. And they also have a range of 2, but for their size and cost, normally you'll do more damage with just the regular ones. If I had a way to always for sure stay at range, definitely using the heavies is better. I don't necessarily here, but if I had no jammer, then it doesn't help. I guess I can go up to jammer 3 then. Well, what if I skip on the battle scanner and the jammer? Okay, then I can go up to 3. I'll do that. But this ship probably will be faster than anyone else's because I haven't noticed anyone else with sublight drives. Yeah, this is a better icon for that. Yeah, we'll go with this thing. Still had 6 of those destroyers hanging out from the very beginning of the game. Let's just see how long it'd take me to build one of these. 2 years. Yeah, so I could build one of these just to have something that can actually fight. Build a new colony. Send that over to Zengara, and we'll build another one to send up more into this area. Well, we keep trying to get some better computer tech. Tari's not still building. Okay, good. It's not still building intruders. I'd want something with that's faster. There, that should take care of that. Yeah, so Rana is actually about to max out its industry already, and I didn't help it along that much. And then it'll just need to terraform and put some more people down. Right now its production is at 115 base, which isn't super high, but it's also rich, not ultra rich, where Zengara is ultra rich, so Zengara will be a lot better for that, assuming it doesn't get wiped out again. Send 15 million people there. Because Paranar is fertile, so it'll recover from that in no time. Yeah, down. Pirate activity is slightly going down, very slowly. My trade revenue is at 0. Why is my trade revenue at 0? I think it'd be higher than that. The Cylons, I guess, have gotten over our issues somewhat, but don't want to improve the trade treaty yet. ECM Jammer Mark IV. And now it just wants me to have another ECM Jammer, which I don't care about. So yeah, everywhere has some missile bases. Gora could probably use a few more. But it's still building factories. And I'll leave that one in orbit. Alright, let's look at our technology. The Darlocks don't have anything too exciting. Cylons still just want this improved robotics controls. Here, finally. Maybe? Nope, ECM Jammer Mark 1. And they might not have known that I'm the one who stole. If you roll high enough, it won't tell them who stole technology from you, or even that someone did if you rolled higher than that. And next step up, you can actually frame a different race for doing bad spy things to you. But it didn't give me the option of who to frame, so didn't get that high. But, well, that's at least another tech level, and one less useless thing that I can steal from them. Actually amiable. I had a doubt that I can get an alliance with them, but let's give it a shot anyway. Nah, fine. I haven't really noticed any wars happening, which is interesting after all this time. Please, I'm playing the Meklars. I should be able to... Oh. There's Bulrathi right there. They are almost in range to get in contact with. The High Council is convened to elect one leader to be Emperor of the Galaxy. Hopefully the Darlocks don't have enough votes. They might, given their alliances and their huge population. Emperor Sithra of the Darlocks and Emperor Krungo of the Bulrathis have been nominated. 4 votes for Sithra, Emperor of the Darlocks from the Cylons. 8 votes for Krungo, Emperor of the Bulrathis from the Bulrathis. 1 vote for Krungo, Emperor of the Bulrathis from the Alkari. 16 votes for Sithra, Emperor of the Darlocks. And I guess I'll vote for Krungo. Neither leader has a 2/3 majority. Let's see, 2/3 of 36 would be 24, so Sithra isn't that far off. While deceit becomes you, our patience is wearing thin. Casting votes against the Darlock race is the sort of mistake that should only be made once. Yeah, they didn't like that. I should have just abstained. Especially since their fleet strength is double mine. And they have alliances with everybody. Or I guess not the Bulrathi anymore. If I'd voted for them, though, they would have won, so... I think it gives you an option if someone else wins to basically declare war against everybody for the rest of the game, but that didn't seem like a good option either. Class 5 planetary shield. Oh. No. I mean, I kind of do want to build shields basically everywhere, but not really. Not on the planets that are still developing. Let's build shields everywhere else. It's a lot harder to bomb a planet that has a planetary shield, and those shields also, I believe, protect the missile bases on them. I'm not sure about that. So I think missile bases might be equipped with their own shields separately from the planet. They could be cumulative, but I don't know that for sure. One way or the other. Oh, pirate activity down to reducing trade revenue by 42%, so continuing to improve. All right, Gora is almost maxed out on its population and industry, so yeah, I guess the Cylons have a colony way... Oh, no. Wait, what? Are the Cylons trying to take a colony from the Darloks? That's interesting. Maybe they will have a war soon. Darloks are no longer allies with everybody. Shield up. This one still needs one. Terraform that. Terraform Rana. Can I tell from here if any planets need terraforming? No, not from here. Sengara is going to be... You figure out... I still don't have contact with the Alkari or the Bolrachi. One of them is probably who I should pick on. I could get that by improving my fuel cells or finding a closer planet to colonize, or by conquering something, but I don't want to go to war with either of them. Well, maybe the Cylons, but I want to... Yeah, I could try. It's always tricky tackling the Cylons because of their technological advantage. Though if I get... Though... I actually have better beams than they do. They still only have Gatling lasers, and Merculite missiles are a step up from the missiles that I'm using now, but if my Stinger missile technology finishes, then that'll be superior. Otherwise, they've got quite a bit better shields than I do, but probably not enough to make up the beam weapon difference. Their ECM jammers are really good, but that will only help. But I have better. I'm more maneuverable anyway, so my direct fire ships would be better off against them. Once I make some more. Fleet strength. I have only a little bit smaller fleet, and I haven't been building my fleet at all. If I switched everything to building my fleet, I think I'd have a decent chance of being able to overrun the Cylon systems, and I'd probably get my robotics controls that way too. But let's at least get one more computer tech and see what it tells us, because that's about to finish. Well, still more kind of garbage. Okay, I'm gonna save, and then seriously do a run up for war here. Which is maybe a bad idea, but we'll see. I'm also curious what's going to happen with this guy. They actually take Raiden. It won't be by much, and then if I'm at war, I might just invade them from Paranar. You know what? I'm gonna design one more ship. Let's clear this out. Make a maneuverable. Can't fit a single neutron blaster in here with class 3 drives. Or with class 2, I'd have to go down to nuclear drives, and I don't want to do that. Okay, yeah, I need medium ships, however. I could make a beam-based combat ship, a neutron blaster, and a decent computer and shields. And some ECM. But would it be worth doing? Oh, this kind of looks like a mini version, a little bit like a mini version of the Ajax, so that would match up. Would that be worth it? Maybe. The scouts, don't need those anymore. So those ships are a lot cheaper. How much cheaper are those ships? So 114 versus 643. And each one of these, and these have higher defense ratings because they're smaller, basically. They have a lot less hit points, but harder to hit. Yeah, so more total firepower from these, assuming the enemy shields aren't overly strong. But they, for the same cost, there's a lot less durable. But yeah, let's try building some of those. Oops. Oh yeah, this still needs a terraform. Yeah, the Cylon fleet strength has gone back up. But now so is mine. Oh, but now they're amiable? I mean, if I can have an alliance with them, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that would be better. I wonder if I have any technologies that they'd want to trade for that robotics controls. Nope, none of these are a technology that I want. What would you want for iridium fuel cells? Well, I don't want an alliance, which means maybe I should conquer them. wonder if I pivoted to... Oh, time for elections again. Cylons abstain. Bolrothis abstain. Alkaris abstain. Darloks vote for themselves, and I'm gonna vote for myself. I don't think they mind as much as if you vote for yourself compared to... Well, they didn't seem too happy. Probably should have just abstained again. It's not like I can win with 9 votes. Not unless I really depopulate the galaxy first. One thing I don't have, actually, is any way to destroy missile bases on planets. My missiles probably aren't going to have enough punch, given that they have planetary shields, and I don't have any bomb technology other than nuclear, which is not going to cut it either. I guess the heavy neutrons aren't too bad. But like these only do 8 points of damage, so they'll only do 3. Only 3 will get through the shield per missile. Stinger missiles will be 15. That'd be a lot better. That's 10 points per missile, so like 5 missiles should... Or maybe it's 10. So yeah, maybe I pivoted to ship production a little too soon. Maybe I need a little more weapons tech. Oh, these beam-based ships still good though. So I'll switch back to technology for a little bit. And I should feel much more secure given that I just greatly increased my fleet strength. Hey, Rana and Zingara has reached its population maximum, and Rana has reached its industry maximum. So it's doing, considering its low population, not too bad. As I get better terraforming tech, the fact that the base population is low isn't such a big deal, because if all of your planets are like, plus 60 to their population, then it's not as big a difference between 80 and 160 as it is between 20 and 100. As far as the ratio goes. Let's see, I don't have toxic. No, still just dead. Yeah, when this ship range thing changes, I might get contact with the Bolrothis. The Bolrothi and Meklar empires will do fine, so long as you acknowledge our superiority. Oh yeah, how is that? Did that Cylon transport ever get... Still on the way to Raiden. Very, very slowly. Alright, let's check out these Bolrothi. They are aggressive technologists. I need some spies there to see what they're all about. Let's form a trade agreement. And that's all for the moment. Status. Fleet strength. They are almost as strong as the Darloks. Their population is a lot lower. It's more equivalent to mine. Their production is better than mine. They must have some good technology. See if they'll go for a non-aggression pact. Okay, good. Didn't want to have to deal with that. Their fleet strength being close to the Darloks. They don't... Oh, they've got a fair number of worlds. I wonder if there would have been a news report if the Alkari were wiped out. They must just have, like, some small territory down here or up here. One of those. If I was allied with the Darlocks, I would probably have access to them and could then wipe them out. But Zangar's reached its industry maximum. Okay, let's see what they've got. Oh, nope, still don't have... They must have caught... haven't actually got a spy in there yet. See if I can bolster my home trade agreement. There we go. Reduce my spending on these and have my spies hide for a bit. Maybe they'll get easier. More pirate activity is, well, less pirate activity. More news about there being less pirate activity. Here's my iridium fuel cells. Now, fusion drives for faster, uridium fuel cells for more range. That probably still isn't enough range for me to find wherever the Alkari are. It would have let me attack deeper into Darlock or Barathi territory, but I probably have access to most of the Cylon systems already. So let's do fusion drives. How many turns are left here? 7 turns. Man, that's a long... Those 45 million people have been on a long voyage. Very long one. Still have the weakest fleet, which seems ridiculous, considering how much of my planetary spending is on ships. And that no one is at war, as far as I know. So the Barathi and Alkari are actually allied, and the Cylons and Darlocks are allied again. More piratey news. Enhanced eco restoration, that'll help a little bit. Stinger missiles. Okay, so planetology technology. Controlled toxic environment. That'll only get me like 1 planet. That's not very good. So I might just ignore that. Same with radiated. To get me the toxic one and a radiated one. But neither of those are very good. I'll need those eventually. But soil enrichment seems like a much better choice. Because it lets me convert my planets to fertile. And make them, and increase both their planetary size, so I can put more people on them, and fertile lets them have a lot faster population growth, which is very good for doing planetary invasions. And weapon technology. I could go way up to the Megabolt cannon. That's a lot of research points, though. Or I could step back. To the ion rifle to boost my ground attack. Or get fusion bombs for trying to get through planetary shields. Though they're not super great. On average, I think they're worse than my missiles. Although they probably take less space, and you get more shots with them. Yeah, I might just go do ion rifle for that. And I'm right in the middle in terms of production. Because I cannot, for the life of me, get a tech. Get a improved robotics controls tech. Battle Computer Mark 7, and still no improved robotics controls tech available. I'm kind of basically waiting on that. No, I'm still interested to see what happens here in 2 turns. Although now they're fairly outnumbered, and also some of them will probably get just shot down by these ships. They have Zortium armor. That's interesting. I would so much like these improved robotics controls 3, and will I give you my battle computer Mark 7 for it? I think I will. Alright. Yes, upgrade factories. The actual refit of the existing factories is free, or is supposed to be, because I'm playing the Meklars. Well, I guess we can upgrade our trade agreement. I'm actually pretty friendly with everybody. Okay, if I steal anything from them now, it'll probably be planetology or force fields or propulsion or, I don't know. Anything actually would be good. Except weapons. Their weapons technology is garbage. Not quite sure how it worked out that way, but... Turns there. Let's see. Everybody is... Yeah, building more factories. The refit was clean. It skipped that part. But we have to build a couple more factories for... Or at least one more factory for every person now, so... My production should improve a fair amount. Fortunately, not a huge amount, because I think that is only an increase of, you know, it going from basically 4 factories per person to 5. I don't understand why there hasn't been more improved robotics technologies coming up. Like for anybody, it seems like improved industrial tech 6, that just makes factories cheaper. Yeah, my computer tech level is crazy high now. Only the Cylons should be comparable to that because of their the fact that I just traded them my highest computer tech level thing. I mean, what have you got? I guess the Cylons and Darlocks aren't... Oh no, they're still allied. Everybody's allying up, except for me. Cylons are the friendliest with me. They don't want an alliance. I could maybe give them stuff and get an alliance out of it. Not sure how useful that would be. I don't have the population to make a run for president yet, or emperor, or whatever it is that I'm running for. Not by a long shot, and Darlocks control too much territory. I really probably need to get them at war with some other races somehow. Or build up a fleet that can whip them, but that seems pretty tough. Although their weapons technology is not good. They've got ion cannons and mercury. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's not great. Let's start putting some juice back into other categories here. Maybe and decide who I want to try and fight. The weakest fleet is the Bulrathi one, actually, but conquering Bulrathi planets is a giant pain in the butt. We've got basically the same, except I have a better ground combat weapon, but otherwise we're basically the same for ground combat. So they'll have their big racial advantage to that. Could start. If I was going to attack the Bulrathi, I would probably work my way up here. Now I definitely want some new ships with Merculite, with Stinger missiles first, to help put a big dent in their those big ships that they've got. Ion rifle. Let's see, 30% extra 30% chance to hit and 2 to 20 points of damage. Reduces armor by 20% plus 1% per 2 firing ships. So these are kind of specialized weapons. Graviton beam is a continuous 1 to 15 damage beam. That's be like for... I almost do Gatling laser to see if it gives me another thing to roll on. Graviton beam's really good against small ships because the damage can carry over, but it's still kind of low actual damage. Compared to the weapons that I've got, my neutron blaster does 3 to 12, actually. Really, almost always there are more wars. Like, even between the AI races, I'm surprised there haven't been more wars. I haven't seen any. Sure, we can do Mega Bolt Cannon. Oh yeah, what did happen here? Nothing. Nothing happened at Raiden. Still at maximum population. Huh. Well, I was counting on being able to get some improved robotics technology. I kind of hate to attack the Cylons since they are the friendliest with me right now. But they're also probably the easiest to attack. They have the lowest population. The Bulrathi are tied in population with me, but I'm going to spend a lot more population killing them than otherwise. But still, aggressive technologist, only allied with the Alkaris that I don't even have contact with. Well, if I'm going to attack anyone right now, it would be the Bulrathi. Yeah, it's sort of going better, except that I still feel a little stuck. I need to kind of probably commit to some offensive action here, and I'm not sure what I should do. But yeah, see you around, Slothy Sunday. Probably won't stream much longer than this today, but I'll come back to this game next time. If I concentrate basically as much of my fleet as I can at Zangara and then hit Kolthos. Now have to ship troops from Paranar, and I'll need a new type of ship. With the new missiles. I only get one missile, huh? But I can make it a 5-shot. Well, I guess that's what I can do, and I can give it class 2 maneuver, make it a little faster. We'll just call this the Stinger, because it's got one Stinger missile. So that's one Stinger missile for 78 billion credits. If I go large, I could have 4 Stinger missiles for a little under 400. That's not a better value, so yeah, we'll go with that. Scrap this really old one that's slow. Price, and I can probably scrap that colony ship when it comes down to it, but we'll make a boatload of those, and we'll also make some of these Ajaxes. Possible I could design a better Ajax now because some of my, even though I wouldn't put anything new on it, the improvements in the my tech levels mean I might be able to cram a little bit more stuff on there. And that's enough Ajaxes. Thing is, I want to have overwhelming. I want to overwhelm with missiles if at all possible. Oops. If I'm going to do this. Which it looks like I am, because I seem to be building up for it now. Few of these smaller ships too. Oops. Not locked. Okay, is everybody locked? Ecology is okay. Before I fully commit to this, I'm going to save in case this turns out to be a dumb idea. Races, status. See if I can get my fleet strength to exceed the Bulrathis. My production does not, and that's interesting. Because our population's about the same. I should have way more production because of my racial factory bonus. So they don't have... Oh, they do have improved robotics controls 3. I should still be kicking their butt on production, though. Deep mining operations on the Darlock Barrel Colony have discovered substantial deposits of neutronium, making the planet a rich source for development. Great, the Darlocks just got stronger. That is so what I want. That is absolutely what I wanted. Pirate activity down to 22%. Ships. A lot of news today. Bulrathis are allied now with the Darlocks. That's a problem. That's potentially a problem. Maybe it's not a huge problem. It's kind of a problem. I've been nominated, and Sthra has been nominated. Everyone's voting for Sthra. Is that 2/3? Yeah, they had 2/3. Well, that means I have to go to war with everybody. That's going to hurt my economy, too. Final war, no trade. Okay, fine. Espionage, espionage, espionage. Steal all the technology I can. And stop some of the relocating. So I'm going to need the planets to defend themselves. Well, we're in the final war phase now because I was too slow. And apparently not aggressive enough in some way at disrupting some of the alliances and things. No, I would never in the best position to do so. Everybody make yourselves some more defenses. Oh, Rana doesn't have its shield. Neither does Zengara. Maybe I should design ships with death spores to just wipe out all of the planets that I can. Because I'm not going to be able to conquer a huge number. My main advantage is I think I have the fastest ships in the galaxy. But I'm going to be outnumbered by way too much for that to make a big difference once they actually decide to come after me. See what we can do here at Kolthos. We can bomb the crap out of it. Problem is, I probably do need to actually capture this. But let's send 50 million and hope that that's enough. Yeah, because I need the range extension to make it to Gallos. Okay, they're sending a lot of ships to Meklars. So I'm also going to send a lot of ships to Meklars. Or at least all the ships that I can. They're sending 257. They're sending like 300 some medium ships, 2 huge ships, it looks like, and then 3 armed colony ships for some reason. So let's pump up the missile bases. Rana is also about to be under attack by 1 huge ship. I should be able to fight off 1 huge ship with some planetary missile bases. Okay, here we go. I don't know. Propulsion? Yeah, Dodamite crystals. More range. That'll give me more options for attacking. Can I get to Gallos? I cannot. It's 8 parsecs away. I could go hit Raiden. Or Signai. What's the fleet sizes here? Small, even smaller. Let's hit Raiden first. Where are you going? Oh yeah, you're going down there. Zangara, actually, yeah, we can leave these here. I can do something else with them in a bit. Send all those ships up there and build more missile bases on Zangara. A lot of my everything is going to be on missile bases and ships, but it's what I gotta do. Okay, enemy ships are going to Gora. Just the one King Cobra, though, just like this one is. So yeah, more missile bases there as well. Darlock's attack Meklars. Scan you. Okay, this thing has 7 death spores, an auto repair system, and a lot of hit points. I might not be able to stop this. I'm sure as heck gonna try. Ooh, my Ajax is almost destroyed. Ajax down. Well, I got one of my planets. Sure, there won't be much population left by the time the, yeah, this auto repair system is, was beating my DPS there. The New Republic will not tolerate dissidents. Surrender and you will be spared execution. Can I surrender? Do I have that option? Yeah, so Rana is now a dead world. Looks like maybe I can terraform it back up. Somewhat. Okay, so I definitely need a lot more stuff at Gora to stop that. Where's Gora? I have enough things in range, I don't think. Yeah, that's going to be there in 1 turn. My nearest ships are 2 turns away. I don't have as much firepower. I don't think I have quite as much firepower there. Where are you going? Oh, right, you're going to Meklon. Who are you? Meklon is also pumping up its missile bases to try and be able to do something about all of this. Doesn't look very good, though. No, don't move. Nordia is building ships. The Stinger the newest one? Or is it the Intruder? Oh yeah, the Stinger is the newest one. Warlocks attack Meklars. Oof. There we go. Got that big one. And they got some missile bases. So that should be 400 damage after shields. That should be enough to take out those missile bases. So I theoretically could fire missiles at that instead, but the asteroids are gonna absorb a lot of my missiles. Unless I'll do it anyway. Oh, that was not nearly enough. This is a 5-shot missile battery, isn't it? So, shoot some more. Yeah, it must use the... Maybe it is the cumulative planetary shields plus. Yeah, I'm not getting through those shields. Whatever shields they've got, it beats what I've got. What have they got? Class 7 deflector shields. And class 5 planetary shield. Yeah, I think we are just toast this time, too. Oh yeah, there's what's happening here at Meklars as well is going to be a big to-do. I guess all the factories are still there. Just the planet itself is dead. Attacking Buddhists, but I think I'll have the same problem with the inability to crack their shields. Zero shield is Did they just all have the same technology now? Yeah, I think they might just all have the same technology now. Now that's in final war phase, they all shared their technology equally. Which means that I can't get through without something that deals at least 12 damage, and then I'm only getting a few points of damage per shot. So the Mega Bolt cannons might be able to do some damage. Otherwise, I'd need really big bombs. But we are pretty much toast, I think, unless... We'll see what happens here, but so that Nova has 900 hit points. And a bunch of death spores. Yeah, that's my biggest problem. The rest of this is not a big deal. Those Novas are killer, though. Oh, and they're dead. Got way too many missile bases there for them, I guess. Yeah, you guys better. Oh, I forgot how many of those there were because the one of the tens digit was covered up. Ah, I thought he could get out of the range, but I lost most of those. But we put a fairly big dent in the Cylon fleet. Their next generation of ships will be a lot nastier, though, since everybody's sharing technology. Let's put this on. Okay, there we go. If I bomb it, will I wipe it out? Probably. See if my numerical advantage is enough. Probably not, because we can. Yeah, they've got way better. Well, not way better technology, but their total combat bonus is way higher than mine. I should just bomb that planet into the ground and attack somewhere else. I'll do that next turn. Try Signi. We got another one of the King Cobra is coming back. Okay, let's more missile bases. And also send all of this stuff over there. Returns. Returns. Yeah, I don't have much left here. Races, status, fleet strength. Well, I do beat the Cylons in fleet strength for the moment. So let's try and beat them up, I guess. there's still the problem of actually being able to punch through their planetary defenses. Without being able to stop building combat ships and research some technology, I don't know that I have a option that'll work on that. Oh, the Alkaris those are Alkari ships. I don't even have contact with the Alkari. They're retreating. Yep. Bye. Colony destroyed. Virulent plague is broken out on Zangara. Really? Has to happen to me? Oh, and I can't do transports from Zangara because of the plague. That makes sense. Sort of. Be handy if I could send them to take out my enemies. So we'll attack over there to start with. Oh, now there's another ship. Or another fleet, another group of ships. Build more missile bases on Rana. Might not be enough, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I should have a decent fleet over here to try and hammer our way up here. Not doing much damage to that. Their force field tech is too good. Okay, but it's almost down. I just hit it a little hard. It has an auto repair system, so if I don't get it down suddenly here, then... Okay, good. Defended that planet, somehow. Yeah, we'll just hit that. Attack Buddhist with everything I've got there. And hope that it's enough. And that they don't have any missile bases, or at least not many. They've still got 2 fleets headed this way. These are not the giant ships that they had. These are smaller ships. Yeah, we can build up to like 10 missile bases there, and that should help. You get down there and smash Cygni. I could just colonize Kolthos now, I guess, if I could build a colony ship somewhere. Well, I do still have a colony ship design. Do I still have my colony ship? Oh, I still even have a colony ship. Let's just do that. Probably just take it back, though, unless I really clear the region. I'll save that colony ship for a better planet. Meklars attack Darla. Oh, they've got a heck of a lot of missiles here. Yeah, that's not gonna work at all. Retreat. 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 I guess that was enough to take out, like, one missile base. Yep, I just don't, I don't think I have it this time. I'm gonna save this one, but I think next time I will not be... I don't think I'll continue this game this time because it's just in the final war sort of situation. I could try rolling back to that stream save and see if I can rejigger things so that I don't wind up in final war. And putter around a little further and try to... Because now it does look like I could have probably attacked somebody as long as they didn't have... Well, they still have class 6 deflector shields, so that still would be pretty rough. They're at class 7, and they're at class 4. It looks like actually attacking the Cylons would maybe have been my only choice. But, I don't know. Darloks just got too big. Maybe attacking the Darloks is really my only choice, even though I wouldn't be able to win. I just have to bomb them to smithereens as best I could. Well, I couldn't even really do that because the problem with the planetary defenses being stronger than my weapons. So yeah, I don't know. Next time, I'll have to decide if I'm going to do more Master of Orion or if I'm going to move on to Final Fantasy IV or do something in between. Like more Kerbal Space Program or something. I don't know. But anyway, have a good week and have a good night, and I'll see you next time.